Yoko Ono cut piece, 1964. Described for the visually impaired. Describe. The image provided is a montage composed of 4 separate black and white photographs, each depicting a moment from what appears to be a performance art piece. The common element in all 4 photographs is a female performer, indicating that these images capture different stages or elements of the same performance. Top left, the image shows a close interaction between the female performer and a male participant. The female stands with a microphone held to her mouth, while the male, in a white shirt, uses a pair of scissors to cut through the front of her garment. Their expressions are serious, and the act seems to be part of a deliberate and collaborative performance. Top right, in stark contrast to the first, this photograph is taken from behind the performer, focusing on her back. The female performer is seen with her back partially exposed, as scissors are again used to make a cut. The emphasis here is on the act of cutting as a gesture or part of a sequence rather than on interpersonal interaction. Bottom left, the performer is seated on the ground, her torso bare, holding a bow as if to play a string instrument which is not present. She gazes upward, possibly towards an audience or another participant. This image captures a solitary moment that contrasts with the interactive nature of the previous images. Bottom right, this photograph seems to follow the action of the top right image. The performer's back is fully exposed and the garment hangs loosely from her arms. Another female seems to be assisting or participating in the cutting, completing the action initiated in the earlier scene. Each image conveys a sense of narrative and appears to document a performance that involves elements of vulnerability, trust, and possibly commentary on societal norms or personal boundaries. Context. The set of images recalls the work of performance artists like Marina Abramović, who often uses her body as a medium to explore themes of vulnerability, trust, and the limits of the body. The act of cutting clothes, especially in such an intimate setting, may evoke Abramović's Rhythm Zero, 1974, where she invited the audience to interact with her body using provided objects, testing the limits of the relationship between performer and audience. The images reflect the ethos of performance art from the 1960s and 70s, when the genre sought to break down barriers between art and life, often involving direct engagement with the audience. It's a period marked by the Fluxus movement and conceptual art, where the idea and experience took precedence over traditional aesthetic concerns. The ephemeral nature of performance art stands in contrast to the lasting, collectible nature of painting and sculpture, emphasizing the concept over the physical artifact. This performance, captured in a series of still images, aligns with the era's feminist art movement, where female artists used their bodies to challenge the objectification and passive roles assigned to women in society and art history. It is reminiscent of works like Carolee Schneemann's Interior Scroll, 1975, or Yoko Ono's Cut Piece, 1964, where the act of cutting was a powerful gesture to confront and reframe the female body's representation. In summary, these photographs document a performance that is rich in historical and cultural significance, resonating with the key themes of agency, vulnerability, and the role of the female body in performance art. For art lovers, by art lovers, share and subscribe and give us a comment to improve the work of enabling art for more of us.